हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू द स्पोर्ट्सवे यूट्यूब चैनल। एंड आज मेरे साथ दोबारा से जुड़ रहे हैं मोहक फ्रॉम वन एम यू एफ सी। मोहक ब्रो, हाउ इज इट गोइंग? हाउ आर यू डूइंग मैन?
Not so good as we are United fans, things are not so well when you support a club like United because every now and then there is a news regarding the team split and everything in the media. You have to make sure कि भाई नहीं ऐसा नहीं है बताना पड़ता है सबको कि भाई everything is well and good, but on a personal level I'm absolutely doing well, and thank you once again Shivam for inviting me.
Bro, the pleasure is all mine. The review which we got last time from all the United fans who watched the video, they were like, "We've never seen a guy be so spot on with United and what's going on." They absolutely loved what you said, and we just had to bring you back. मतलब ऐसा हो नहीं सकता कि भाई अब
Means
you
a
do
lot.
a banger of a video and फिर हम जाने दे. No, not that.
Means a
But
lot.
yeah, Mohak, starting from what you just said, ki
Hmm.
with United, there's always rumors. There's always this thing that there is a split in the dressing room. Maguire versus Ronaldo. Luke Shaw doesn't like Ronaldo, or probably something else. What is your whole take on the situation? Do you actually think that this time Marcus Rashford came out and he said कि भाई
Hmm.
कोई split नहीं है. Then Maguire
Hmm.
came out and he said कोई split नहीं है. And then of course their PR teams do these little showy
Hmm.
staring and other kind of thing. Do you
Hmm.
actually think there is a split in the dressing
Uh, there is a possibility. I'm not denying the possibility of, splits in the dressing room because not everything that you read in the media is true, but not
room?
everything that you read in the media are false as well. You know,
Yeah,
there might be reports that will be out of context and everything, but then again, you also have to look at the possibility that bhai, you can yourself connect the chords to the league news regarding the whole situation. When your captain is your most average player, you know there will be players in a dressing room that will be raising question mark over why he is the captain when he is the
yeah.
most average player in the team.
Mm-hmm.
When Rashford being the most inconsistent player who has been playing in the front three, is getting numerous chances after chances after chances, and still people are complaining more about Ronaldo, more about Bruno, more about Sancho than actually complaining about Rashford's form, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a possibility, but coming back to your original question के uh, what are the chances के captaincy split की वजह से ये सब हो रहा हो देखो we have seen yesterday's press conference that Ralph gave that I'm the one who is making the decision, and I wanted Ralph to come out with such a statement because you are the manager, you should be the one talking to the media and clearing the air that this is not happening. And as you said कि PR teams का ये बहुत सही फंडा है, you know स्टोरीज अपलोड कर देंगे टैगिंग क्रिस्टियानो और टैगिंग रैशफोर्ड, और टैगिंग मैगवायर. We don't need that. We need results on the pitch. Show us that you are united, and if you are
Yeah,
united, these leagues shouldn't have come out. And पता है सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम क्या है? ये इतना ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट इसलिए कर रहे हैं बिकॉज यूनाइटेड आर नॉट विनिंग एनीथिंग. यू नो
yeah.
यहाँ
True.
पर ये न्यूज लिवरपूल या सिटी या चेल्सी इनके लिए क्यों नहीं निकल कर आ रही है? बिकॉज दे आर विनिंग एवरीथिंग. एंड वी ऑलवेज न्यू दैट रोनाल्डो आ रहा है, कंट्रोवर्सीज आएंगी.
Yeah,
एंड रोनाल्डो नहीं था तब भी कंट्रोवर्सीज थी.
yeah,
बिकॉज द
definitely.
होल बिकॉज द होल वर्ल्ड नोज if you are gonna write about United, you gonna sell your content.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very true.
Because because as this quotation reads, you know, your
Yeah,
hate
yeah,
makes us stronger. ठीक है ना?
yeah,
This relates everything because not just United fans, but the rival fans also wants to read about United. What's
yeah.
going on inside the club, and that's how you sell your content. You put a bait title. You can write anything in that whole article, but the
Yeah.
title makes the difference.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I think that is absolutely spot on. And like you said, ki all of these splits and everything make much more sense when you're not winning in everything or anything, to be honest. I remember a time when a when a reporter asked Cristiano Ronaldo in 2016 when he was at Real Madrid, कि भाई
Hmm.
MSN है, BBC है, MSN एक साथ डिनर करती है, एक साथ पार्टी
Hmm.
करती है, एक साथ खेलते हैं, दे आर
Hmm.
फ्रेंड्स ऑफ द पिच, ऑन द पिच. We don't see the same kind of relationship which you have
Hmm.
with Benzema or Bale.
Hmm.
And Ronaldo had a very professional answer to it, and he said, "Listen, I don't care what they do outside the pitch. I have my own personal life. They have their own personal life. They have their own way of living. We are good friends. We are good on the pitch. And at the end of the day, what matters is the three of us play well together. The three of us win.
Absolutely.
That is why we are BBC.
Absolutely.
That is why they're
Absolutely.
MSN. It's okay. It's okay. Everyone has a different way of doing things. We are all different people with different personalities, but that does not mean we are not good friends or good colleagues. But the most important thing is when the coach plays all three of us together, we play for the team and we play selflessly and we win. And I think
Absolutely.
this is the perfect example of something like this, because there are
Absolutely.
leaks again coming in. But from what I've seen, there is no one really who wants to take a stand. Marcus Rashford tried to take a stand, but we all know कि उसकी PR team कैसे काम करती है. It's not like he's coming out and saying it himself.
Hmm. Bilkul. I mean, and also if you look at that, tweet from Harry Maguire as well,
Yeah,
I did not see that tweet when the reports were saying that he has been one of the key figure who was the reason for Ole's downfall. You
yeah,
know, he did not. But when it got personal, he
yeah.
came out in the media and said this thing about the captaincy split. And I feel, I feel that Harry Maguire could be the guy who was leaking the news. I feel that Dean Henderson could be the guy who was leaking the news because
I
I see this as a in a different manner because Dean Henderson is not getting the chances. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
he wants to come
Mhm.
back into the team. He wants to make a statement for himself, securing that World Cup place
Yeah.
into the England squad. Then
Mhm.
we see Harry Maguire. Do you really feel that Harry Maguire can start for any of the top clubs other than United?
To be honest, Mohak, I don't think Harry Maguire is going to be a part of the England squad this time around.
No, I mean
Because
he will be. He will be
he
because
will be,
he's
but I don't think he will be the first choice for Gareth Southgate. I
yeah. I mean
mean, I think he will find better defenders now.
you replace Gareth Southgate with a better manager, and Harry Maguire will not start for England.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
that's the case here. Harry Maguire will not start for Liverpool. Harry Maguire will not start for Chelsea. Harry Maguire will definitely not start for Man City in any way whatsoever.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire is starting for Manchester United, and Harry Maguire is the captain of Manchester United. Beat that. Now this shows now this shows where we are at the moment as a club. What's our
Yeah.
mentality? How we want to compete? For if we want to compete, you know, with our arch rivals,
Yeah.
because you see Man City's approach in the last 6 seasons, they've been
Yeah.
ruthless. You look at Chelsea's approach, they haven't won the Premier League in the last 5 seasons, but other than that, they've won everything. They won
Yeah.
the EFL Cup, they won the FA Cup, they won the Europa League, now they've won the Champions League, the Super Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. So
Yeah.
they've won everything that is there to be won except for the Premier League title. You look at
Yeah.
Liverpool,
That's absolutely spot.
they initially won the Champions League, then they went
And
on to
then they
win the
went on to
Super
win
Cup,
that. Yeah.
then the World Cup, then they went on to win the Premier League. So they've won almost everything that is there to be won.
Yeah.
United in the last 6 seasons haven't won a single shield, you know,
Yeah. That's true.
single
That's true.
trophy in the last 6 seasons, 5 seasons now. And I don't see us winning the Champions League this season, to be very honest,
Yeah.
because there
That's
are
true.
there are far better teams than us. Even Ajax has more probability of winning the
For
Champions League
winning the
than us.
Champions League. Interesting topic. We were just going to get on to this. Wednesday, they go to Madrid and they're going to face Atletico Madrid. Now, यार सबको पता है, this is a game जिसके अंदर everyone's been like, the worst team is gonna
Hmm.
be knocked out because these two
Hmm.
teams are already bad. They are not
Hmm.
good teams.
Hmm.
So this is probably going to be सबसे ज़्यादा unpredictable knockout tie
Hmm.
because there is no clear winner. जितनी खराब
Hmm.
एटलेटिको मैड्रिड है उतनी ही खराब मैनचेस्टर
Hmm.
यूनाइटेड है. वो दो
Hmm.
गेम अच्छा खेलते हैं, 3 गेम खराब खेलते हैं.
Hmm.
एटलेटिको मैड्रिड लॉस्ट टू लेवांते हुआ 20th in the
Hmm.
Premier
Hmm.
in the La
Hmm.
Liga, and
We
Manchester
drew with
United
Burnley.
drew with Burnley 1-1 20th. So So now when you look at it, you said last time United are consistent at being inconsistent, and now they're going to face a team who are also consistent at being inconsistent. What
Hmm.
are your expectations from the draw, especially after looking at the fact that Yannick Carrasco is going to be out for 3 games, and they have 5 positive cases, out of which Griezmann has recovered.
Hmm. I mean, feeling sorry for the players who just got COVID affected, because it's not a good thing, irrespective of whichever club you follow.
Yeah,
That's not how you,
definitely.
should look into things, because before we are football fans, we are human beings. And
Yeah,
secondly, I never wanted Atletico Madrid, because, they are a sort of a team that will suck the soul out of your football.
yeah,
Seriously, they are so boring. अगर सिम्योनी को freedom दी जाए ना, he'll ask his fans to step on the pitch and defend with them. He's that sort of a manager, you know,
yeah,
because what he likes to do is he likes to defend in numbers and likes to
yeah.
hit on the counter. And United are very poor whenever we have faced a low block team,
Mm-hmm.
very very poor. And हम जिस तरीके से अपने chances convert कर रहे हैं ना, if we'll do that against Atletico Madrid, I see us, I don't see us coming out as the winners over the two legs,
Mm-hmm.
because Atletico against you will be getting at max 5 chances at max, you know. And if you are spilling those 4 chances out of 5, you're not going to win the game. You
Yeah,
need to be clinical. Whatever chances you are getting, make sure that you are burying them.
yeah.
And चैंपियंस लीग की सबसे अच्छी बात ही यही है कि यहाँ पे कोई भी जीत सकता है. But on that night and in that moment, you need to take that chance and convert it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yes, we have Ronaldo, yes, we have Bruno, yes, we have David De Gea, but we don't have a team. We have individuals
Yeah.
playing in a team, but not playing
Mm-hmm.
as a team.
Yeah,
And I
that's right. That's spot on.
I want each and every single player to realize that this is their last opportunity, to make something out of, something good out of this season.
Yeah.
Because if we miss out on top four, if,
Mm-hmm.
we'll fail to get into the next round of the Champions League, United will suffer financially. United will suffer in terms of securing the services of the players who are really crucial for them in the upcoming
Yeah.
summer. And first of all, it has to be Bruno,
Mm-hmm.
because Bruno is not signing the new contract as of now.
Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't signed.
So this
Same
will
with
be a,
Pogba as well.
yeah. And I'm not going to discuss about Paul Pogba, because yes, Pogba has been with us for last 5 seasons, but he hasn't made a similar kind of impact as that of
As
Bruno.
Bruno. Yeah.
You take Bruno out of the team, you'll take one serial winner out of the team, and we
Mm-hmm.
don't have many of those kind of players in the team at the moment,
Yeah.
because Ronaldo is 37. For one more season, he'll be there. But after then, that you'll be in need of Bruno Fernandes,
Yeah.
and he will not be there if you're not winning anything, if you're not playing in the Champions League. And Champions League इसलिए भी ज्यादा जरूरी है, because आपको अभी समर में जाके सीडीएम लाना है. You'll be in need of a number 9. You'll not be
Yeah.
getting that if you're not playing in the Champions League. So
Very true. Very true.
that's the way I look into it.
Yeah, nee, see, Mohak, I agree to all of that. And see, the last time we talked, it was before the Middlesbrough game. And then, of
Hmm.
course, these guys went out against Middlesbrough. A horrific game. I saw your review of the game.
Hmm.
You were you were quite angry with how the team performed, and it was a game they should have won because they played well, but they
Absolutely.
didn't win. Then the
Absolutely.
next 2 games, they played good football for 50, 60 minutes, but again, they did not win. And then finally against Brighton, they played good football in patches for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes,
Hmm.
and they ended up winning 2-0.
Hmm.
Cristiano Ronaldo ended up scoring. His drought is
Hmm.
over now. So he's
Hmm.
back on the scoring chart.
Hmm.
So, what are the positives which you took away from the Brighton game?
The positives were Ronaldo was the best player on the pitch that night, you know, because he was pressing, he was helping the team in the build-up phase. He was more hungrier than
Mm-hmm.
what we saw in the last 5 games. You know, he was trying a lot to help the team if he is not on the score sheet. And I was missing that Ronaldo. I was very angry after that, Burnley game,
Yeah.
because his shoulders were down. He was not up to the mark. Even in the Southampton game as well, I, I
Hmm.
I was not impressed with him, because I've
Yeah.
seen him how he likes to perform, how he can lead a team, and he was not doing that. But the kind of performance that he delivered against Brighton, I was satisfied. And I was delighted that he is back among goals before our crucial fixtures against Atletico Madrid. And tomorrow we'll be playing against Leeds. I mean, today we'll be playing against Leeds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very, very crucial day for the entire team, because in this game, you can create as many chances as you want, because Leeds likes to play, very open game.
If
And
I'm
if
not
you
wrong, they
can,
have the worst defense in the league
yeah,
behind Norwich.
yeah. And this will be the very first time in, if I'm not wrong, 19 years,
That they're
when
going to Ellen Road.
United Ellen Road, a full house Ellen Road
Yeah.
in Premier League after 18 long years, sorry, after
Yeah.
18 long years. So it's going to be a special game because it's a Rose Derby.
Yeah.
Those who don't know about this rivalry, it is one of the biggest rivalries in English football, one of the bloodiest rivalries and the
Any.
dirtiest rivalries in English football.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, see, as I said, I do have some kind of positive feelings about tomorrow because I think Ralph Rangnick made some rotations against Brighton, but tomorrow he's going to play his best team to get them in shape for Atletico Madrid. So I expect the likes of Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Sancho, Ronaldo, all of them to be playing. I
Hmm.
expect Varane to be back. So I see. I've been saying it for so long. United के पास टीम है जीतने के लिए. To win
Hmm.
the Champions League, you need players who can provide you the X factor. You
Absolutely.
have Ronaldo to provide you the X factor. You have Bruno to provide you the X factor. Whether you
Hmm.
like it or not, Paul Pogba
Hmm.
provides you the X factor in midfield.
Hmm.
Because जिस
Hmm.
दिन उसका game आया, he'll make sure that he's the best midfielder on the pitch.
Hmm.
You have David De Gea back at goal. You have Rafael Varane to make those last ditch tackles. And then, for the delight of the United fans, Jadon Sancho is now performing. So यूनाइटेड के पास एक्स फैक्टर प्लेयर्स शायद एटलेटिको से ज्यादा है बट
Hmm.
आई थिंक इट विल कम डाउन टू अगेन टू द
Men.
फैक्ट how many chances they create and whether or not the main man buries them or not.
Hmm.
Because if he's on form, if he takes three shots and all three
Hmm.
of them go in, then the
Hmm.
leg is over in 50, 40, 45 minutes.
Hmm.
So it really depends on him, doesn't it?
But then again, what if Ronaldo doesn't perform? Does it mean that we'll be losing the game? It's a team game.
Yeah.
As you said yourself, that it's a team game. You cannot pin it down to one single player. Yes, Ronaldo can
Mhm.
be the X factor, but to beat a team like Atletico Madrid, the effort should be collective,
True.
because you'll be
True.
playing against a low block team, and to open a low block team, you need to provide the supplies in the final third,
Yeah.
because you have got players who can convert those chances. You have the ultimate player in the final third, who is Mr. Champions League, you know.
Yeah.
So he'll be scoring only if you'll be giving him the opportunities to score.
Yeah.
रोनाल्डो अपने आप से तो 40 यार्ड से नहीं शॉट मार के ना गोल स्कोर कर देगा.
Mhm.
It's not a 25-year-old Ronaldo that who can do that, because
Yeah.
over the years he has s- some limitations into his game. There has
Yeah.
been some limitations, and we are seeing them on a regular basis now these days. But then again, Rashford need to up his game. Sancho is performing well, no doubt about it. Dello needs to up his game. Dello has been horrific with his crossing and everything. Our
Yeah.
defense has to be very sure that they do not rush into tackles and give Atletico Madrid the spaces, the half spaces, in which they'll construct their game.
Yeah.
Because Atletico will play on the counter. We all know that.
Yeah. So, see, a very interesting point you made about Diego Dallo. A lot of people in the fan base are very happy with him, the kind of job
I'm
he's
not.
done this year.
I'm not.
But of course, you're not. And I just wanted to pass this on that, except for Jadon Sancho, Diego
Hmm.
Dallo is the second player in the United
Progressive
squad with the
passes.
most progressive passes and carries into the final third.
Hmm.
While I agree to the fact that his crossing is wavered, He probably crosses better with his left than his with his right foot.
Absolutely.
What do you think needs to improve with Diego Dallo? And do you think it's too soon to give up on him?
No, I'm not saying it's too soon to give up on him, but I don't want to compare him with Aaron Van Bissaka because this
Mhm.
should not be the standard,
Of
for a
Manchester United.
for a
Yeah.
United player.
Mhm.
I want to compare him with Trent, with Reece James, players like these, who has these standards. Diego Dallo is not even close
Yeah.
to Aspilicueta because whenever Aspilicueta has started for Chelsea on that right back spot, he has been way better than what Diego Dallo is performing at the moment.
Yeah.
Don't I don't care about the progressive passing or the carries into the final third and everything. What is the end result of it? It's nothing. Your number nine, who is playing as a target man, is not getting any, realistic supplies in the box from your fullback,
Yeah.
who was supposed to be the player to deliver the most number of crosses, decent crosses in the box. And
That is right. That is right.
we were complaining so much about Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but those who don't know, Aaron Wan-Bissaka has a better assist ratio than Diego Dallo,
Mhm.
and it's a fact, you know. So before concluding, a statement that Diego Dallo is a better defender or a better fullback than Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he is in terms of the carries and everything, he is. But the end result is still zero. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, I think that's spot on. But Mohak, before we end the video, before we end the podcast, I'm going to ask you two simple questions. Your thoughts on Ralph Rangnick so far, going
Hmm.
into the big Champions League game,
Hmm.
and what do you think is going to be the result if you had to predict for Atletico Madrid versus United?
Uh, about the result, I seriously don't know what is going to happen. You cannot predict with United because I cannot predict how they're going to play in the next half because we are one half FC.
Yeah,
We only play one good half in the entire game, you know, and that too in patches. We don't even dominate those 45 minutes on a roll. So I seriously don't know how we are going to play over the 180 minutes. You forget about one half. So uh, I still think that United has the quality, to beat Atletico Madrid, and they should win
yeah,
considering the squad that they have, the depth that they have, and the quality that they have in each and every position in comparison to that of Atletico Madrid. Now
yeah.
coming to the Ralph's situation, he has done a decent job till now. There are areas where we should have improved, and should have signed players to help the team,
Hmm.
but we
Yeah,
have not. But we did not. We let go of Martial, and unfortunately, I don't know how to sum it up, but Greenwood did something that should not be even discussed. You know.
yeah,
Now we are left with two number nines. One is a 37-year-old Ronaldo, the goat, and an
yeah.
injury-prone Edinson Cavani, who has missed majority of the games this season.
That's
So
fair.
what if Ronaldo gets injured? We don't have anyone on the bench.
That's true.
And to all the people who were saying why Renick was not using Ronaldo, you know, for each and every game, he is your leading goal scorer. You also need to look at the possibilities. What if Ronaldo gets injured? You don't have anyone on the bench, so you need to
Yeah,
rotate him properly. Use him wisely because he is not 25 or 26 anymore. He is 37. He has his body limitations and stamina limitations. I know he has maintained himself very well, his physique and all, but still, age sometimes do plays a factor,
yeah.
you
They
know.
definitely does.
And again, I think now we do not concede silly goals under Ralph Ranieri. Yes, there
Yeah.
has been some instances where we were being exposed completely, but then again, if I have to be realistic, we are a much better team, what we are now than what we used to be under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
All right. That is very very decent of you to say about Ralph Rangnick. But do you think, in a simple way, yes or no, do you think he's the man to probably drag United to top four and go far in the Champions League this season. Can he do it? Does he? Do you think he has the caliber to be that manager for Manchester United this season? Even if
He
we forget
can,
about winning the Champions League, just taking them far enough,
he
getting
can,
them in a position where he
he
can.
can. And Shivam, I tell you why. If you look at the pattern play, na, you'll understand that United are more proactive now in
Yeah,
terms of pressing, in terms of creating chances, in terms of closing down the line, in terms of killing the attack, the opposition attack that they are trying to
yeah,
counter on us.
yeah,
You know, players are doing more dirty work than they used to do. Even Ronaldo is doing the dirty work,
yeah,
on a regular basis. Now, the only problem with this team is they are not consistent. And I don't put the blame on the manager for that because you don't have players on the bench now.
yeah. That's true.
Without a number six, how can you even, even demand a dominating performance against a side that plays with possession? If you look at Chelsea under Tuchel, they have not been the most impressive side when it comes to footballing game, you know, but they've
Yeah,
been the most consistent side, and that's what you need in football. You don't want to be the best team, and you don't want to play the most attractive football at times. All you need is to grind out the results at times,
yeah,
and United haven't done that. We have dropped points in games where we dominated the gameplay, and it comes down to the players, not the manager, because we are creating ample amount of chances. In the last 3 games when we drew the game, we had an xg of 8.35. We scored only
yeah.
3,
Three.
you know and that was the xg that was being calculated on the basis of the realistic chances that we spilled. But there
Yeah.
were moments we could have even scored more than the expected xgs, but we did not. So
Mm-hmm.
that changes the whole scenario, and I really think that under Renick we can even win the Champions League,
Yeah,
because in to win the Champions League, you don't want to you should not be the best team in the competition.
yeah.
All you got to do is be the best team on the night while you're competing.
That's right. That's spot on. Yeah, that is the beauty of the Champions League, Mohawk, and hopefully,
Absolutely.
whatever we have talked about, it does come true Wednesday because we are aching to see a good performance from Manchester United. Of course, we've got Leeds before the Atletico game, a huge game for Manchester
Absolutely.
United to go out and really assert and show Atletico Madrid what they're going to be facing on Wednesday, to show them that we might be fifth in the league, but we're still good enough to beat you on our day. And hopefully we see that from. I actually want to see a great performance from the best players in the United team, whether it's Ronaldo, Bruno, David De Gea. I need a run back of what happened on the first match day against Leeds
Uh,
tomorrow, and
Absolutely.
we hope that even against Atletico Madrid, there is some sort of unity among the team, and they make the right decisions, and they're about to pull off a great victory before going into the quarterfinals. As always, Mohak, thank you for joining us. काफी मजा
Thank you
आया आज की
so
बात करके.
much.
Thank you so much for your views. I knew it's late, but it's always a pleasure to have you. And we look forward to connecting more and to talk more about Manchester United. Hopefully, as I said last time, we'll be celebrating a trophy at the end of the season.
The only trophy that we can celebrate this season is the Champions League, and it's out of our reach at the moment. But Shivam, thank you so much for inviting me. Absolutely loved the whole discussion, and we'll keep doing this,
Yeah,
because I love
yeah,
doing it with
yeah,
you. And
definitely.
I hope the viewers that will be watching this video will also love the discussion. So thank you so much once again for inviting me, and had a
Yeah.
great time.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Everyone who watched the video, please go and follow ONE MUFC. The link is in the description. Do follow them on Instagram. They are the most active Manchester United page on Instagram for all the news, for all the updates, for everything related to Manchester United. Just go and follow ONE MUFC and like and subscribe to the Sportsway as well. We'll see you all soon. Thank you.